Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We did it yesterday with another video, but today we are going to be doing it with Batman Arkham Origins. So this is going to be a install tutorial for Batman Arkham Origins for Android 14 to 16 users that require another way of installing it, because you always get an error with certain older apps that you can't install anymore, that you need it, like app is incompatible with your phone, and that is something that I have encountered an awful lot with games like Batman and also Disney Infinity as well. That is another thing. So some apps, they don't work very well in general on the devices anyway. Like I found with Batman Arkham Origins, there's been a huge problem with getting Arkham Origins working on Android, and not for the reason you might think. It's the APKs and the OBBs for the game. So I will be linking in the description where I got my data from. That works for sure, because I've noticed that I've tried quite a few of them, and it doesn't work. Like I transfer the OBB over and I install the APK with the way that I do it, and then what happens is it comes up at the top with downloads Batman Arkham Origins, and then it starts trying to download the file like for the game, and then it just says failed to download resources. No matter how many times you restart the game, you always get that issue. So I'm going to give you an easy installation for it, and I just thought, well, because it took me a little bit of time to even find the file again, because I went through so many downloads for Batman Arkham Origins. There were so many things that I tried to download. So if you are interested in learning how to get Disney Infinity 2.0 as well, it is on my channel. It's the last video next to this one, so please go check that out. But I will be showing you all the steps that you need. You will need a PC for this. It can be a laptop. I don't know how it works on a Mac, so I don't know if there's like command prompt or whatever for the Mac. If there is, try and follow along. But it works on Windows and Mac laptops and PCs, as I'm using my PC for this. Windows is preferable because it's got a lot more, there's a lot more to it, and it's a lot easier for me to understand anyway. But overall, this video will work for you, as I've made sure 100% that it works, as I've installed it on my phone and I have installed it on my tablet, and they are versions apart from each other. Tablet is Android 14, phone is Android 16. So there's no reason to say that it won't install on your Android 15. So I would assume it would work fine. But anyways, guys, we're going to move over to the tablet first, and I'm going to show you everything you need to do on there, and I will see you guys in a second. Hello guys, welcome back. So this is what we need to do on the tablet or phone that you're using. It's very easy stuff on the like mobile device sort of way of doing it. All you need to do for this, it won't take you a minute, is go to your settings, which is mine's here, and then what you want to do is scroll down until you find About Tablet or System, it really depends, and you want to find your build number, and you need to keep tapping on this until it says you are a developer. So once you've done that, what you want to do is make sure that you've got a couple of settings turned on. So you need to go into your system after that, usually developer options, and you need to scroll down and really just put on USB debugging. And what that does is it will allow you to connect your tablet or phone to your PC and install the files needed. Another thing you might want to do as well is you can also enable, like, so it automatically does file transfer. Like you can go to configuration and then select file transfer, as it's a lot easier, so you don't have to keep like changing it when the device is actually plugged in. It will just pop up with all your files and things. Believe me, it's very simple to get it to work. So that is really all you need to do on the tablet or phone as of right now. All you need to do after this is go on your PC and I will show you what to do next. Alright guys, when you're back at your PC, I would like you to go to your Chrome web browser. So what you want to do on your Chrome web browser is go to this and type in Platform Tools ADB. Go on the first link, Android developers, and once the website has loaded, scroll down. I believe, is it there? Whatever you're using, use this. So download your file. So you just need to go like that, and I have read and download, and it will just download to it. You might want WinRAR and 7-zip for this. So I would just say do that. I'm not going to download it as I've already got it, but you'll just need to extract the file, and yeah. Once you've done this, I would recommend downloading the file for the game, which is this. It actually works. The Android APK and OBB both work. However, this is the original version, so you won't get any mods as of yet. But this is what you want as of right now. I would recommend downloading it on your PC, as it will be a lot faster. You can also use an application called Download Free Manager, which is on Windows, which is here, as I'm using it right now, and it generally performs a lot faster for things like this. So it will download your stuff probably in half the time, as it's not got certain blockages that are on Chrome and things like that for speed. So it will download like this. Started downloading less than an hour ago, almost a 5 GB file, and it's downloading everything pretty fast, and it's only it's taken 2 hours, where if I was doing it on Chrome it would take about 4 or 5 hours. However, you just want to click download and wait for this to download. Once you have waited for that to download and you have the file, I've dragged this out already because I've already done it, but what you want to do is at this point you want to plug your device in, whether it be your tablet or phone, and you want to make sure that it is plugged in correctly. Unlock your device as well, just to verify that it's on and working. You just want to unlock it, and then what you'll hear usually a chime letting you know of when it's plugged in, which is mine. You'll see this screen. If it doesn't come up for you, you have either, I don't know what's happening there, but you will either have to change, swipe down, and you'll see an option for USB debugging or connected, or USB is connected, and then you need to click on the notification and click what you want it to do, and you want to click on file transfer if you've not made it your default already. I've made it my default, which is why it's popped up. It might also ask you allow USB debugging from this computer. Click always allow, and it will always work without that pop-up constantly. It means like you're trusting this computer. Okay, so what you want to do after this is you want to, I'm going to try and drag these a bit better. So what you want to do is go into your internal storage on your tablet or phone. It will always look like this, and then you want to go into Android, OBB, and just drag and drop the OBB file for Batman Arkham Origins, which you've downloaded in the folder. You will have to extract it first, but it only usually takes a minute. Then you'll just go into the file, and OBBs always have this like .com at the beginning most of the time, or .com. And it is pretty easy. It doesn't take long, usually takes about a minute or so. But yeah, so mine's almost finished there, as you can see. But yeah, okay. Is that done? Yes. So now what you want to do is you want to go back to your downloads where you have platform tools. And you want to double click into this, double click, and then type in at the top here, CMD. And then press enter. And this will show you your from the platform tools. It's like for the debugging and transferring files over. So what you want to do is just type in ADB devices. And if you've done everything correctly, your serial for your device should show up here. If it's not working, just go back through the steps again and see if it's working. But it should be if you've enabled USB file transfer and ABD debugging from developer settings kind of thing, or I think it's USB tethering or something like that. I don't remember what necessarily it was called. And then you want to copy and paste this command in, but I have not put it in. You're going to have to type it out as the way it is. So ADB space install space dash dash bypass dash low dash target dash SDK dash block. And this is crucial because if you mess this up, this bit here, it won't work. You need to press space, because if you don't press space, it then considers it not the file path and it doesn't work. Another thing is that I've noticed as well is it won't work if you try and drag and drop the APK from here. You just have to drag it in your downloads folder. So mine's here. So what you want to do is you want to grab the APK file that you have and drag and drop it into here. And what this does is it bypasses the problem with not compatible with your phone. So what you want to do after this is press space and then press enter, and it says performing streamed install. Sometimes you'll get a pop-up that comes up that's on your tablet or phone saying, is the app unsafe or scan recommended? Just click yes. It might ask you for your PIN. The app is not unsafe, it works just as it should. But in this case, it hasn't popped up. But I would still keep your tablet unlocked or phone unlocked while you're doing this, just so that you can see it and everything. But yeah, that's it for the PC side of things as of right now. What we're going to want to do is go back to the tablet, which we will be doing right now. Okay, now that you're back on your device, what you want to do is go to your apps just to verify that Batman is there. The game will launch, but you will not be able to do any of the mods yet. So what I recommend doing is go to your web browser and go to Lucky Patcher APK, and then what you want to do after this is just click on the first link and follow the instructions of download Lucky Patcher, and then go to download LP installer, and it will download the installer. If you do not have settings for Chrome enabled to install from the source, just ignore these ads. There might be a few that pop up. Just enable it. It will take you to the setting. Just click on allow. Okay, once you've done that and you've got Lucky Patcher installed, just follow the prompts for Lucky Patcher, and if it asks you to uninstall the installer, just do that once the game is installed, or the app's installed, not game, sorry. Then what you want to do is go to Lucky Patcher. So I've already done this already because I've had to. But yeah, what you want to do after this is you want to go to Batman, menu of patches, APK rebuilt for in-app purchases and emulation for it. And so here's the thing that I need you guys to make sure you do. Do not click this third one, because this will just completely ban the in-app purchases in Batman. It will just come with cannot connect to Google Play. I'm imploring you that you do not do that, because it will muck it up completely. So what you want to do is the first two options and click rebuild the app. You're going to have to wait a minute, depends on the game as well, how big it is. But overall, it should work just fine. So you just want to wait for this to finish. Batman's not a huge game, so it won't take too long. But yeah, so I will explain what you need to do once this is finished. So now this is done, you click on Browse. You want to see your location of where the app has been installed, because you're going to want to plug it into your computer again, and I will show you what you need to do in a second. So, it's a very easy thing that you need to do once you're on the PC, but do not try and install the app, okay? Just make sure you don't install it. It's not a big deal if you do. I will show you what to do if you have just tried to accidentally install it. But what you want to do after this is exit out of here for a second and go to Batman and delete the application. And the reason we have to install the original version of the game is just literally because of the fact that it won't install if there's the game already installed, because it's a different, like it says, different file compatibility or something. So yeah, that's the reason why it doesn't work. But overall, it's fine. But what you want to do now is plug your device back into your PC, and I will meet you guys over on the PC now. Alright guys, when you're back on the PC, I want you to plug your device back in again. So you're going to want to plug your device back in. And if it doesn't pop up like this, just enable file transfer by swiping down and clicking on USB enable thing, or like what you want it to do. Because sometimes it comes up with charging with USB. You need to just click on that and make sure it's file transfer. So what you want to do after this is you want to go into your internal storage, go to Android, data, and then wherever your Lucky Patch file is, it will show you the location on your tablet on Lucky Patcher. So you'll see a file like this, but it will always be in Android and data in internal shared storage. Go to this, go to files, go to Lucky Patcher, go to modified, and go to Batman. So what you want to do is drag and drop this onto your downloads folder. And what that does is it will put Batman in there and it will work. But before we do anything else, because we've deleted the game, we have to re-drag the OBB over again. So we're going to have to do that. You're going to have to do it anyway, really. But yeah, you're just going to want to go back to your files of your general area and go to Android. Click back on Android, OBB, and just literally drag and drop Batman Arkham Origins OBB back in here. Then you're going to have to wait usually about a minute for it to finish, like we did the first time round. And then what you're going to want to do after this is follow the exact same instructions that we did to install it originally. So, yeah, it's pretty much as simple as that, and I will show you the gameplay of how it works after we've installed it and how easy it is to get the stuff. Okay, so that is now transferred over. You can see it's here, and now what you want to do is go to this again. If you go like this, because we've done it already, if you've kept it open, that is, just right click it and then right click it into here, and you can copy and paste it. It's a lot easier. If not, you're going to have to type everything out again. So what you want to do is go to downloads, find the APK file that we've just put on here for Batman Arkham Origins, which is always like this, min SDK, and then you just want to drag and drop it and do the same thing again, space, performing streamed install. So you'll get a notification on your device saying unsafe app blocked. The app is safe. So all you want to do in that instance is just click more details, install anyway, put your pin in, or if you've got a pin on your device, and the game will be successful. So I will show you now how it works and how to get the game working on Android. I will do it on my tablet. Okay guys, we are back on the tablet, and now all you want to do is launch Batman Arkham Origins. You'll get this prompt and then it will say it's not built for this, but then you click close window and you will see now that the game actually launches. What I recommend doing is quickly going through the tutorial, which will take you less than really 30 seconds to do. Just click cancel that, because you're not going to be able to connect to Google Play anyway. So you go welcome, and then you just really just want to go through this real quick. Go to purchase with the coins that it gives you. You might be thinking, oh, but I have 0 coins. I will show you what to do in a second. If you're not familiar with Lucky Patcher, you'll see what happens here. But you just want to quickly go through the basic tutorial. So you just need to do this real quick. 1, 2, 3. And then you just want to do the block. and then you just want to do this. I'm not going to bother tapping, but yeah, that's literally it. Sorry if you heard that. It's just my notification on my tablet. I don't know if you heard it or not, but let's see. View upgrade, and then you just want to go through this quickly. Just use the booster, and then what you want to do is now you can do your purchases. So I'll show you. So you see where it says free. Just go with the highest currency. So let's say you want. Oh, sorry, my bad. What you want to do is then just click yes. And there you go. The money is starting to go up. And then if you want this, you just need to click yes, and you can just do this over and over and over again, and you will have now unlimited currency, and you can buy all the costumes for the game as well. So you can go to Batsuit, scroll along, and then go to new, click purchase. You can either use either, it doesn't matter, as you have unlimited on both of them. And yes, there you go. Now you have Batman working, and then you can just click equip. And also, you can immediately, when you get your skills, you can just literally spam it like this and just literally get all the way to the highest rank immediately. And it's super easy once you know what you're doing, and it's just super effective, and it's just a lot quicker to get through these early battles that you don't really want. I mean, I'm going to do this on mine anyway, now that I've got it reinstalled, but it should work for you. It's pretty simple stuff, in my opinion. It's not that hard when you do know how to do it. But I hope you have enjoyed this. You can't unlock every Batsuit yet, as you have to unlock it by going through the game. Like, this is my favorite suit to use. It has the most damage, and at the moment, you can upgrade it later on. But yeah, that's really it, guys. I will see you guys back over on the PC just to do my little outro. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this tutorial helped you.